Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day. Today we're going to be looking at a LEGO Lord of the Rings set 40761, Sméagol and Déagol, with 181 pieces. This set was the gift with purchase accompanying release of the Shire last year. I picked up the Shire set on day one, despite the much too high $270 retail price, in part because I was really excited to get this gift with purchase. You can get it on the aftermarket for, I believe it's going for around $75 to $80, so it is kind of up there. My goal today isn't really to sell you this set, but to share with you the details of it, why I really enjoy having it in my collection. This set, of course, depicts the prologue of Return of the King and Gollum's origin story. So where we meet Gollum before he was Gollum, when he was Sméagol, with his brother Déagol. They were, of course, fishing. Déagol finds the ring under the water, and Sméagol takes it from him. So a somewhat violent implied scene here. Very nicely crafted in my opinion. Excited to dive into this build. As is the case with most of these 18 plus boxes against just the black box, there isn't too much going on the box, but I do like the rendered image that they feature here. You get a one-to-one up top of Sméagol, a nice little moment of them fishing happily on the side before tragedy would strike. And then on the back, another nice view of the set with the kind of evil, reversible Sméagol head, and a nice photo taken from the movie. As is the case with most gift with purchase sets, you don't get a QR code here for insider points, which is a little bit of a shame. I actually have seen it on some of them, so I wonder if that's a change that they're considering. No like special content featured within this instruction booklet, so it is just a straightforward booklet, but was easy to follow and think they did a nice job with the instructions. Taking a look at Sméagol here, his first facial expression is nice and pleasant and earnest. Has this very nice molded hairpiece, showing his wavy long hair quite well. Some nice detailing on the torso. I don't believe this is an exclusive torso, though I'm forgetting the other minifigure it's associated with. You get for both of these hobbits those nice dual molded short legs. And then of course his alternate face is going to be quite malevolent as he reaches for the ring or claims the ring for his own. Love this second facial expression here. And then here we have Déagol. Of course, not quite as iconic of a minifigure as Sméagol, but they do a very nice job with him. You get those same dual molded legs and nice detailing on the torso here. You can see he's wearing some suspenders, hiked up with some slight detail on the pants as well as the buttoned shirt. Some detailing on the back of the torso as well. And the alternate face piece, in addition to that lively smile, is this expression of him holding his breath underwater for when you position him underneath the build, being pulled by the fish before he sees the ring. In my view, they were able to pack a lot into just 181 pieces. Looking at the build here, we have a land area with some nice caramel colored pieces to indicate kind of mud going into the water. Underneath the little boat here, you can see it's all just tiled off with that nice translight blue pieces to create that water effect. You can position the minifigures in a variety of ways, as is suggested on the box, which I think is probably the best way. We have Sméagol up here fishing, and Déagol down here having been taken underwater by this fish, which is a nice kind of metallic gray piece clipped on to this underwater build. You get a nice Rivendell plant piece here, to kind of suggest like some vegetation underwater, which I think was a nice touch. We see, of course, the ring here under the water, and you're able to position Déagol with one hand on this tan clip piece, which allows you to position him making eye contact with the ring and recreating that moment from the prologue of Return of the King. It is a bit of a tight squeeze for Déagol to fit underneath the water build up top. So This is more of a display set, certainly. The other end of this rope piece, signaling, of course, like a fishing line, goes into the fish's mouth, creating the illusion that the fish is carrying Déagol underwater when he sees the ring. The boat up top is a nice circular build here with two different sets of black studs that you could position both of the brothers on if you would like to have them both in the boat. Taking a look at this angle of the build, you do see that this tree we get here does have some roots going onto the land and underneath the ground. So you get a little bit of a illusion of the tree being built going down into the water. I did see some people say that this tree build is better than some of the trees included within the Shire build itself. I don't know that I entirely agree, but I definitely see, where they're coming from. All I'll say in this review is that I think that though not the fanciest tree LEGO has ever created, it gets the job done and works nicely within the context of this build. Although the star of this set is certainly the two exclusive minifigures, I do think that the storytelling they were able to create with just 181 pieces here is quite nice. You can position the figures to suggest any part of the prologue that we really see. You could have them both in the boat, Déagol underwater, Sméagol trying to steal the ring from Déagol. So a good amount of variety potential here within this gift with purchase, rather than, a build you create one time and then can never change up. You are given an additional ring within this set as an extra piece. I actually quite like displaying this set with Déagol seeing the ring underwater and Sméagol with his evil face holding the ring up top. Though it doesn't make entire sense, I think it nicely captures both aspects of this scene quite nicely. So although this set is a gift with purchase that was tied to an overpriced set, I still am really happy to have it within my collection. After stomaching that initial overpriced drop, at the end of the day, I took the plunge and got the Shire with this gift of purchase, so I think I can allow myself to be happy that I have this set and display it proudly. Not too much else to say here, but if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you care to subscribe and stay up to date on upcoming LEGO reviews on the channel, would really appreciate it. But yeah, thanks for watching and hope that you have a great rest of your day.